Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out the hidden lore of Forsaken killer skins. Now if you do end up enjoying this video, please do make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. We are getting mad close to 25,000 subscribers, and it would be much appreciated if you helped us towards that goal with just, all you gotta do is click a button, and if you want, you can always undo it later. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Killers have
honestly,
some pretty interesting lore, and there's
I
a
did
lot
not
more
expect
hidden inside
the
some of
skins.
you can find in this game. Yeah, there's
not bad. I didn't expect the skins to, have lore to them, if anything.
a lot of hidden secrets and Easter eggs,
the
a lot of which expands the story of some of these characters. Like, for example, Cool Kid. So Cool Kid has 4 different milestone skins.
Easily the character I'm most interested in.
More and more corrupt. This is a milestone 2 skin. You can see that he's developed horns. It's the milestone 3 skin and even the 4th skin that make Cool Kid that much
I'm not gonna lie, it makes Cool Kid look cooler.
More unique. You see, use either of these skins here. Cool Kid has a new animation in which he tosses the player to the side, and then
Elliot of all people, bro.
To
Elliot of all
dispose of them. Yeah, not only that, but you know how his dad is 007 and 7?
Yep,
and when Cool Kid gets him, he gently places him down.
Yep.
Well, if you have the milestone 4 or milestone 3 skin, he ends up doing this animation here.
Oh, hugs him to death?
Yeah, he actually ends up
hugging him to death.
And there's actually a common theory that throughout his milestones,
why is that so cute yet so demonizing?
Cool Kid actually starts to realize what he's doing, because if you don't know, Cool Kid actually thinks he's just playing, and that when people die, he thinks that they're just sleeping.
We learned this in the other lore videos.
Way to go, finally realizing that he's actually a monster. Original. So this skin is based off of the actual Team Cool Kid avatar, which is the one where a lot of hackers actually used. Like the shirt would literally say Team Cool Kid join today. But for whatever reason, the L is missing here, and the text is also pretty messed up as well. Like, it's not the exact same skin as the one that the real hackers actually used to use. Still pretty cool though. Colt's. So this skin gives Cool Kid a red hood, maroon pants, and a rope belt. Yeah, honestly, this is kind of like a weird skin to have. But yeah, with this skin, it pretty much goes to show that Team Cool Kid ended up developing a whole cult following. Like in the render for Milestone 4, you can actually see some of his cult members just standing
that's crazy,
fully supporting his corrupt, monstrous look. School Kid. So this one's pretty...
I low-key just thought those were like other versions of him.
Interesting. It makes Cool Kid look like a nerdy schoolboy. The description reads, Zombie Kid still calls him Lame Kid. Yeah, he gets bullied.
He gets bullied.
Damn. In the render there, you can actually see the Zombie King, who's actually an upcoming killer in the world of Forsaken. I wonder if he'll still make fun of School Kid. Cooler. So this skin actually makes Cool Kid into a teenager. The skin now gives him headphones, a red and black hat, black jeans, as well as some sunglasses.
He basically just got more drip.
Skating with the same board that his dad gave him, which pretty much goes to show that he still very much cares about his dad. Speaking of which, weirdly strict. Now this skin is a reference to the Roblox game Weird Strict Dad. It pretty much swaps Cool Kid and his minions with the dad character in this scary Roblox game.
I've never heard of this Roblox game, bro.
This skin is that when you buy it, there's a text here that says, Bridian, I love your videos, man. Thank you for doing what you do. So this is one of the developers of Forsaken talking to a YouTuber named
Do we play that game?
Yeah, he famously made a review on Weird Strict Dad, calling it the worst Roblox horror game.
Maybe we don't play it.
I began to hate your fluids and your flexibility.
Get this out of here, dude.
Yeah, he really did not like that game, I guess. Cosplayer. So with this skin, Cool Kid puts on a paper bag pretending to be Jason, John Doe, or even One Bite. Yeah, it's pretty random on which character gets chosen at the start of the round. And the text
I want to be Jason too,
guy must have thought that all of his new buddies were pretty
cool.
Yeah,
that's
more
cute.
Than likely he heard about these killers from 7 and 7. As we all know, he's actually scared of John Doe. Nightmare.
As
so
you
this
should
skin
be.
Is a reference
As you
to
should
the
be.
Popular Roblox game, the Robloxia Until Until Dawn. Yeah, it pretty much turns Cool Kid into like this weird monstrous creature. He's got the Roblox spawn symbol on one eye. He's got a glowing diamond on the other. And then the text here reads, "Mama, a girl behind you." Cupcakes. So this is actually one of the more creepier Cool Kid skins, because with this skin
I think we listened to the theme for
him
this.
Very insane, as he wears different
pieces
of several survivors. Yeah, like apparently his hat is made out of the flesh of the survivors. You can see 7&7's burger hat at the very top of it all. And then with his face, you could just see that he's totally lost it.
Ooh, the skin?
And then, even with the minions that he has here, they all get replaced with, like, the different survivors. Like, there's Shaletsky, there's Builderman. Yeah, I imagine with this skin here, this is Cool Kid when he has lost all of humanity. Blue Dud. So, Blue Dud's an interesting character.
So we're on the
He's
Blue
pretty
Dud.
much Cool Kid, but from an
bro, I've been calling him Blue Dude this whole time. Blue Dud.
His
Blue Dud's the name.
Reads, "I'm cooler because I'm blue."
Sorry, microphone.
What makes this skin unique is that he actually gets his own specific emote called Yay Wahoo Wee.
Yay Wahoo Wee! That just reminds me of Mario noises.
Yeah, even all of his voice lines replace...
Nah, my fault. My fault. He hit that, though. Hey.
Yeah, even all of his voice lines replace Cool Kid's original ones. He now sounds differently as well. Oh yeah, also part of Blue Dud's lore is that he's actually a streamer.
Yo.
Yeah, it also says right
here. Hey y'all, if this video has 250 likes, we'll do a Blue Dud collab, bro.
That Blue Dud talks
we got this,
to
bro.
an imaginary
he streams
camera when
too.
He isn't streaming, which pretty much confirms that he streams.
Okay.
Even more
imaginary
than that,
camera.
He also gets his own chase music.
You know what's funny about that is actually, like, literally, I used to do that when I was, like, a kid. I used to just pretend I was making YouTube videos. Have y'all ever done that? If you ever wanted to be a YouTuber, I would just play games and just talk. And it's probably one of the reasons I got decent at talking to cameras, because I was like, I would just sit there and play Black Ops 2, Borderlands 2, a lot of 2s, Minecraft, and I would just act like I was making videos.
Yeah, he streams.
So that's he real for that. He real for that.
He also gets his own chase music.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore about Blue Dud, but pretty much you just need to know that he despises Cool Kid. Cool Kid, on the other hand, is indifferent about him, though the two
it's a one-sided beef
together if there was a greater threat. So maybe at one point the two can work together to defeat the mysterious Spectre.
I was gonna say that literally sounds like foreshadowing, bro. Like, oh yeah, the two would work together if need be. Come on, bro. The Avengers of Forsaken.
So this skin makes Cool Kid into a literal princess. Yeah, the shirt now says Team Pretty Princess applications open.
I didn't know what this was when we reacted to this theme.
So
I thought this was a separate character.
Looking. Now, as far as her lore goes, she does have a parent called 226W6, which is a skin for 7&7, but unfortunately, they would die due to an illness shortly after creating Pretty Princess. And just like Blue Dud, Pretty Princess also hates Cool Kid.
Everybody hates Cool Kid.
Blue Dud, all of Cool Kid's lines are replaced with new ones, like
for
example,
it is just a skin.
And then another fun fact is that Pretty Princess actually has a pet gubby called Gandalf, Savior. So this skin actually turns Cool Kid into a Dustbelief Papyrus, which is Papyrus from an alternate universe. This is the reference for the skin here. But yeah, the skin also makes Cool Kid's minions look like these creatures from the Undertale game. Honestly, I really like these skins. I'm a huge fan of Undertale. One more time.
Ain't we all, bro?
This is actually a pretty funny
Undertale stream coming soon. But also, y'all, this Friday, turn on notifications, subscribe and turn on notifications for the channel. I'm actually going to be doing a stream playing Forsaken with you guys this Friday, so turn on notifications.
So the skin was inspired from this Roblox game called A Bizarre Day, which is pretty much a whole JoJo inspired Roblox game, and in there there's a character that had this suit on. This suit is actually inspired from a Tom and Jerry episode.
Oh, Peek and Jerry.
Yeah, what's also funny about this skin is that when you get stunned wearing this, you'll hear Tom from Tom and Jerry screaming.
Oh. The classic scream, bro.
Pretty much makes Cool Kid into a mafia boss. And now this character isn't actually Cool Kid. His real name is actually Don Soneino, and he's actually the head of the mafia family with his name. Yeah, he actually used to run the same casino that Chance would often frequent, but then one day Chance would win a rigged game and took the prize money and then ran away.
I would do the same. I would do the same thing, my boys.
Return the prize money or sleep with the fishes. Yeah, for the description here, it reads reads, "Never mess with the Soneinos." Yeah, again, this character also replaces Cool Kid's lines with his own.
Men, stand your ground. Let's make this quick. You won't be getting away.
Honestly, really good voice acting. And
yeah,
now Cool Kid does actually have some upcoming skins, like for example, Scarlet Kid. And now with this skin, it gives Cool Kid a red vest, a skirt, a yellow ribbon tied around his neck, as well as some angel wings. Yeah, this is a reference to this character, Flandra Scarlet from Touhou Project. Not much else is known about this Roblox.
Hey, we done a lot of Touhou reactions. Hey, if y'all like music, a lot of y'all been subscribing to me from checking out music from games. Touhou music, I've done the same. I've done Touhou music reactions. The music's gas. Check it out.
I think it needs a few workings right now. It just looks a little cursed
at
the moment.
Looks a little
Another
off
skin that's up and coming is called Peeler, which is a reference to the Annoying Orange, an old popular YouTube series about Annoying Orange.
Bro, that was the thing when I was a kid.
Concept right here, I know it's just going to look horrifying.
I loved Annoying Orange.
Here. Yeah, and then it's likely that Cool Kid's minions are going to be undead versions of Apple and Pear. Again, other characters from the Annoying Orange series.
What about Marshmallow?
And then we have Divi Dio, which again is another Hatsune Miku reference, because we know the devs really like their Hatsune Miku skins. Yeah, here's the possible reference for that.
I don't blame them.
Not much else is known about this skin. We do have an unconfirmed skin, which is literally just called Job Application. Yeah, it changes Cool Kid's skin to now white, and then with this text, it's just employment information. Yeah, this is a reference to like all the job application jump scares that have been popping up and trending on YouTube
it's basically a horror thing at this point.
Get a job. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. But now we move on to One by One.
This
is my favorite Forsaken killer with some pretty interesting skins. Like
I'd say my favorite killer is probably Cool Kid
version, which is a reference to One by One's official Roblox model. Because if you didn't know, yes, this used to actually be a real Roblox account that unfortunately would get hacked at one point, and people thought that this character was actually going to hack all of Roblox at some point. Like even the description reads, "That's it. That was just a zombie AI script from 2010," which is pretty much a reference to old Roblox games that would feature One by One scaring other players that would visit. Evil Green Skeleton. So this skin turns One by One into like a very bright green hue. Yeah, honestly, this skin is pretty weird. Like this is the front of it. You could still see the domino crown that it's wearing. But now what it's actually referencing is even weirder. So this skin is actually a reference to the Stuck Inside Green Skeleton verse from this Twitter video here. Yeah, this was a Five Nights at Freddy's song, and for whatever reason, this was included in this clip.
I am very green, but I'm mean, made of calcium. My bones are nice and clean, fresh you see.
Dog, they made a whole skin for that?
That made the Forsaken developers add this skin in. Yeah, look, even in the render it says, "I am very green, but I'm mean." It's a good one. Green Guest. So this turns One by One into the myth creature known as Green Guest. We all know Guest 666 and the rumors about that one, but Green Guest was also another popular rumor in which YouTubers were making Roblox videos about a mysterious creature called Green Guest that was joining their Roblox games. It also became a famous story, but yeah.
Guys, all those YouTubers, I hate to tell you, they be clickbait, bro.
The Green Guest had admin commands and would
mainly
hack a Roblox game
I don't
called
clickbait.
Life in Paradise Betrayed. So this, in my opinion, is One by One's best Forsaken skin. The description reads, "What if One by One was betrayed by his minions and trapped in the hyperbolic time chamber for 1,000 years?"
For a whole 1,000 years? Dang, 1,000 years?
Goku being in the hyperbolic chamber.
The hyperbolic chamber.
It does play off of that story of what if his minions actually betrayed him. Well, apparently he gets way more powerful. They also grow long white hair.
Betrayal can make you powerful, bro.
One in the
Revenge is powerful.
Is actually able to talk.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies.
Yeah, actually one of the more creepier voice lines in the Forsaken
game.
That
was actually kind of creepy.
One by One is a pure manifestation
that right there was some good voice acting.
Hatred and negativity, but now that he's actually betrayed by his minions and trapped for 1,000 years, he's now gained the ability to talk and has become way more powerful. Honestly, pretty terrifying.
Yeah, legit, bro.
So this skin gives One by One a look from their 2009 avatar, but not only that, their face also gets replaced with the infamous C face. Yeah, if you don't know, So this face was actually released during the April 1st, 2012 Roblox hacking incident. Yeah, that was a time where a lot of hackers just released a whole bunch of items on Roblox and were giving away Robux to different Roblox players. It was a mess. But yeah, this face right here was actually released, and then once Roblox gained back control of their website, they ended up removing it, never to be seen again. So with this skin here, this is just a reference to the hacking incident that occurred in 2012. Flesh Gajurda. So this skin turns one by one into the popular YouTuber Flesh Gajurda, which, if you don't know, they're actually one of the first Roblox YouTubers of all time. Yeah, they do a lot more Mario content, but they're one of the first ones posting Roblox content on YouTube. Yeah, like this video here is 18 years old.
Wow.
And if it wasn't obvious from the video, they really like Mario. Now, unfortunately for Flesh Gajurda, though,
Mario's
they
peak.
would, for whatever reason, end up getting terminated from
right
Roblox. I guess that's why they only post Mario now. Diva.
That's sad.
So this skin turns one by one into a character named Diva.
What a cool thing, though. Like, you know, making what did that video say? Did that say 8? I didn't say 8. Did it say 15 years ago or something? You know, just that's such a cool thing. Like, you know, to be remembered for that long and get added to a game. You know what I'm saying?
From the Project Diva Deep Blue horror series. Yeah, I think the game is like a horror version of Hatsune Miku. And like I said, the Forsaken developers really love Hatsune Miku. Guardian.
Who doesn't?
So Guardian gives one by one a gladiator helmet as well as a full armor set. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious from the artwork here, it pretty much gives him this whole green look. And even his sword is now green as well as some plants wrapped around it. Now, the reason for that is because this skin was part of the Earth Day Pass, which was a game pass where if you bought it, you'd get a whole bunch of Forsaken skins for different characters. And now with all the money made from the Earth Day Pass, the money was supposed to go to charity. Allegedly, though, the money would be stolen by the game's former owner. Though we do have an update where Basil, the new owner, posted that $59,000 was raised and $72,000 total were donated to 2 different charities. So finally, we got some good news from this Earth Day Pass
let's go.
Hack Lord. So this skin pretty much turns one by one into an alternate version of Shaletsky. Yeah, you could see Shaletsky here, who's half corrupt. His face now also dons a skull mask, which covers up majority of the face. Instead of the dual swords that one by one typically.
I can't lie, bro. I would actually want this skin. This skin looks tough.
He now has one green sword. And now to get this skin, you have to actually kill 50 Shaletsky users with one by one. Honestly, I feel like that task would take forever. But at the same time, it's a pretty cool skin to have.
I mean, if you play the game enough, you can get it.
This skin pretty much just turns one by one into a chef. He now has a chef hat. Instead of glowing green, he's now glowing yellow. The eye also glows white instead of red. And then for his swords, he now has 2 large frying pans. And as for his minions, they all now get replaced by giant egg and fruit creatures.
That's so
now,
cool.
What's funny about this skin is that it actually came out on April 1st as an April Fool's joke. Now it actually cost $1,003.
Here's me over here saying that's so cool. It's the April Fool's one. I don't know why. The chef fit is fire to me, bro.
$366.
Oh no, y'all feel about it.
The reason for that is because this number kind of looks like it's saying 1 egg. And the reason for the whole chef look is because for the Champion 1X theme, people thought that instead of him saying 1X, he was saying 1 eggs.
1 egg. I hear it. I hear it.
Yes, also with this skin, it allows 1X to have some unique voice lines.
I need 1 egg. Who's hungry? The water's just boiling. It's time to get in. We have to cook.
But yeah, we still haven't gone over Noli.
I can really appreciate like devs who just can like just joke around and add stuff in like that. That's actually really cool. But if you guys did enjoy this video, the hidden lore of Forsaken Killers, please go subscribe to Flush. That's the person who originally made this video. And, you know, subscribe to me because we are trying to hit 25,000. Of course, the ultimate goal of 100K eventually. That's further down the line. But, you know, I do have more videos to check out from him. There's this video right here, the lore behind Forsaken Killer skins. That's a part 2 to this. And then there's secrets in Forsaken. Well, I will probably check out that one next. You know, if this video ends up hitting 100 likes, we'll check that out tomorrow. So if you guys can hit 100 likes before tomorrow, I got y'all. And like I said, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!